Hello, this is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel. Please subscribe. So before I start today, I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. We're at 500 subscribers, and I thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. I really hope y'all find that your relationship with the Lord is growing on my channel. That's the most important thing. It's not about going toe-to-toe with people online, but it's about growing yourself in God and in the Lord Yahshua, also known as Jesus Christ. All right. I wanted to do kind of a real conversation. Well, I guess I can make this sort of a healing conversation. So I think that's what I'll do. But I want to talk about enduring hardness as a soldier of Yahshua the Messiah. Okay? So we're going to read a few verses here and read along. You therefore, my son. Now, Paul is talking to Timothy. And Timothy is a young minister, and Paul is calling him my son, okay, in the faith. Be strong in the grace that is in the Messiah Yahshua, okay? And the things that you have heard of me among many witnesses, all right? The same commit you to faithful men. Faithful men have to endure and do what is necessary, okay? Who shall be able to teach others also. Need faithful people to teach others also. You therefore, he was telling to Timothy, endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahshua the Messiah, okay? I want to read two more verses, 4 and 5. No man that wars entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strives for masteries, yet is he not crowned unless he strives lawfully. Okay? Let's stop right there. So, here we have Paul talking to Timothy, a young minister. And he's telling him to be strong in the grace that is in Messiah Yahshua. Now, the other day I did a self-study with myself, as I always do these self-studies to try to grow myself in the Lord. And God has shown me a lot of things. And one of the things that I've learned is that grace is not only unmerited favor, okay, but grace is acceptance from God based on his credentials. It was nothing that we earned. We couldn't be accepted by God for ourselves. It is God that made the providence, okay? So he's telling Timothy to be strong in the acceptance that God is given through Messiah Yahshua, okay, through his system of redemption. All right, and the things that you've heard, verse 2 said, and the things that you have heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit you to faithful men who shall teach others also. So the things that Paul has taught and other people have seen, he's telling Timothy, you have to commit these to faithful men who can also go and teach others. And see, in the church environment today, the church is not doing a good job of making disciples to go out and to teach other people. Everything is so in-house now. You know, and we're not going out and teaching people and being faithful ourselves. And if that's another thing, if you're not somebody that can teach others also, I have to ask the question, are you being faithful? Because this right here is saying Paul is talking to Timothy and telling them, you've heard these things from among many witnesses. The same commit you to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. So if you are not able to teach others also the word of the Lord, are you faithful? Okay, that's just something to think about. All right. Now, this is important. You therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahshua the Messiah. Okay. There are oppositions. There are trials. We all know this. There are tribulations to being a soldier. A soldier goes into battle. All right. And some things that they see are not good things. So it's important that when we talk about the Messiah, Yahshua, we want to make sure that we have to go through some things to get to the good part, to get to what God has for us at times. All right? There is nothing without struggle, right? And this is something I have to teach myself every day. That if everything is so easy, there's nothing to think about. There's nothing to ponder, right? So he's saying to Timothy, you're going to go through some hard stuff as a young minister, all right? That's what a soldier has to go through. No man that wars entangle himself with the affairs of this life, right? Now, he's not talking about, oh, we can't work and, we can't enjoy our families. And that's not what he's saying. He's saying that the affairs of this life are putting too much emphasis on the temporary. Yes, we enjoy these things, but we have the perspective that we have an eternal home. The people that don't trust in God have so much invested here that when they have to leave here, okay, there's just nothing else for them to look forward to, right? If that makes sense. All right. So that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. Now, also it's about pleasing the Lord as well, okay? And if a man also strives for masteries, yet is he not crowned unless he strives lawfully, all right? So all of this is important that we take into account that we have to endure hardness as a soldier. Remember, we're not fighting against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places, principalities, those type of things. That's the real war, the war for the spirit and the soul. And are we the type of people that are enduring hardness, or are we folding every time? And especially for an eternal goal, we need to be striving for and enduring for hardness and be the soldier that we need to be. It's just important. All right. So this is kind of like a healing conversation. So that's why I said endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahshua the Messiah. This is Carlos from the Church of Christ channel, signing out.